Welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. In today's video, I'll be talking about a couple of things I called over a month ago that have come to form in the new trends that are happening right now in NFT world. If you guys were listening to me a month ago and you implemented some of the things I was talking about, you guys would be up absolutely massively right now. So in this market, we'll be doing a general NFT market update. We'll be talking about the trends that are happening right now, the trends that will be heading into 2022, and some of the things you guys can start thinking about that's going to help you out immensely in this NFT bull market that might be happening end of year. And I'll also be dropping some really important information that NFT founders, dev teams, all those people need to be thinking about, especially the NFT gaming projects. I'm also going to cover a couple projects called OogaVerse and ByoPills because they're doing some things that are kind of related to this topic, so that'll be toward the end of this video. So if that sounds good to you, you know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button for me. It only takes 1 second. All this content I'm putting out is for free. We've gone literally every single day. I think I missed one day in like the entire time I've been doing this shit, so it's crazy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got videos coming out so much, it's insane. And lastly, this video is sponsored by Supdux NFT, a project I have no problem partnering up with because they're doing all the things right in the NFT space that I talk about. I actually have a review with them, and I interviewed their founder. They're on my channel. You can find them. Yo, you guys like this new mic stand I got? I fucking love this thing. It's so heavy. I feel like a professional. It's so nice. I love this thing. So what are the trends you've been hearing recently? Because here's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing artists, and I've been hearing gaming NFT projects, and I've been hearing metaverse gaming projects. So let's just talk about this whole metaverse gaming thing everyone's talking about. Guys, we're not fucking close to the metaverse. We're really not. We're really just not that close, especially in NFT land. When 1 month feels like a decade, we're not close, guys. Now, definitely gaming is going to be the name of the game in 2022 because just the sheer amount of gaming projects coming out, the sheer amount of profile pictures that are trying to make games are going to be coming out in 2022. So all the people are going to be coming out with their games in 2022. This is going to be a very important year and a pivotal year for many NFT projects because NFT founders and dev teams, listen here right now because I'm going to tell you the most fucking important thing that if you mess this up, you will lose and you'll never be able to come back from it. You need to make your #1 priority the in-game token, in-game currency, whatever you're using to make your ecosystem work. It has to be more valuable than the Ethereum you could take just by swapping it out, because that's going to be a huge portion of traders and people who just don't actually give a fuck about your project. They're just here to make money. And if you don't have that, if they don't fuck with your brand, if they don't fuck with your founders, if they don't fuck with the actual gameplay, if any of those fall out of favor, the chance of you being able to make a comeback when your token goes to fucking zero and people go, oh, fuck this game, I can't make any money, none of the things they said were going to work are working, and I don't even know their team, I'm done. And that's literally it. It's over, right? If Fox Game,
Wolf Game? Is that what you meant, Cade?
suddenly fucks up, it's over. They've done no brand work at all. Okay, none, not even a tiny bit. I'm not even 1% emotionally invested in that project. So NFT projects, do not fucking rush your game. If you're gonna make a game, if you're looking for partnerships with like established gaming companies or whatever, do not rush this shit. Please, God. Focus on fundamentals. Focus on the things that I talk about, the things that the big projects, the CEOs that I've been interviewing have been talking about. You're gonna hear a common trend. It's the same shit. It's all the simple foundational stuff that nobody wants to fucking do. All the new projects want to get a bunch of hype, sell out their mint, and that's literally all they're thinking about. And that's not important enough, and that's not good enough for where we're at in the market. We should be doing better than this. It's time we start talking about things like patience, like hodling, like investing in teams and people, instead of asking when moon and why isn't the floor price going up? Because these things are getting annoying. And quite frankly, it's inexcusable now because channels like mine exist and people are talking about this now. So new people, if you're in the space, it's time you spend a little bit more time learning and not panicking because you haven't made $1 million in 2 weeks.
Something else just popped in my head because I was listening to the Creature World Twitter space and said that the Creature World is going to have their 3rd journey or something like that. And at first I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I was like, what about the people who are thinking, another journey? Which is probably a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are not thinking that. But my point is, if your NFT project branding isn't on point and people aren't excited enough, you saying there's a 3rd game coming out doesn't fucking matter to anybody. You know what I mean? So make sure that the people, just make sure the brand work is focused on getting people to fuck with you so hard that it doesn't matter what you do.
And here's where I'm going to toot my own horn. So I talked about artists, 1, and functionality ecosystem games, 2. Over a month ago, I talked about this, and this literally has come to fruition, like, just incredibly, right? So I called out Espo Visuals. She was at 200 followers or something. Now she's over 100,000 on TikTok. Her floor went from 0.06 to like 20x, whatever it is now. I literally called that and told you guys all day long in my Twitter and my Discord. I said it like 6 times throughout the day. I said, hey, there's like 15 of these left. You guys should buy them. They're pretty much like $20 on SoulC. They're literally free. And no one fucking listened to me except like 10 people. And now Sydney is literally one of the leading NFT artists who's in the female space especially, and she's fucking killing it. And I've been investing in artists really, really early recently. You guys have been seeing my calls on Twitter, and I think it's going to be one of the biggest trends. It's going to be artists partnering up with big brands that like the artist's content and brand. This is what I've been talking about so hard for the past 2 weeks. It's why literally all my TikToks are artist focused. So many of my tweets are artist and creator focused, because this is going to be what's important in 2022. This is one of my most important videos. If you're watching this right now, give yourself a pat on the back, because this is the stuff that's actually going to help you in the metaverse one day and NFT land for the next few years. It's important that you're aware, and actually not even just aware, very educated on projects that are coming up, on trends that are coming up. These are things you do need to think about, because people like Elliot Trades don't get to where they are by following the crowd. They get to where they are by coming up with decisions on their own, by doing their own research, paying attention, observing, and sitting on the sidelines sometimes. Even if you're going to miss out on a potential mint moon project, the NFT space needs more people with a broader, longer scope of vision here, especially in the interviews. I've talked to some really, really capable, competent CEOs, founders, dev team people, and I'm thinking that there's some really, really good projects that here that if you guys can find them and identify them, you're going to do very, very well, because they're a 2021 NFT project, which is going to be huge, I think, in like 10 years. If you hold one of like the OG projects from like the first NFT craze, because most people miss CryptoPunks, let's be honest. Anyways, guys, everyone's talking about photography, NFTs coming back. I have no idea why that's going to happen. I think people are just saying that to try to spark it to happen. I'm down with it. I have 2 NFT sets. That's why I made 2 videos. One, I think, either goes up before this or one after this. And I just explained like basically what the NFT project is. If you're buying my NFTs, you're investing in my brand, because there will be very, very important utility later in where the brand goes. And long-term holders, people who are holding long-term, absolutely will get their money back in return, and I think so much more value. Plus, you're investing in me. I'm literally going to the moon. It's just going to take a little bit longer than these other promotional YouTube channels. But I have no doubt in my mind we're going to be the biggest NFT channel in about 10, 15 years. And in about 25 years, I'm going to be one of the biggest content creators on the entire platform. All right, now before we head into the projects that I talked about in the beginning of this video, I'm going to answer one AMA from my Discord. If you're in the Joyage Kingdom, I appreciate you. This is from One Mustard Grain. He says, as someone who is in the space day in and day out, what helps you stay motivated? I actually may have answered this one before. I can't remember. But either way, what helps you stay motivated is it's fun. It's innovative, and I feel like I'm part of some big movement, and that's fun for me. And I try and make that something I think about every day, because you can get really frustrated in this space and things can suck. You can go through a rug. You can get fucked over. Like, you can get yelled at. People can be mean to you. But in the end, if you're able to maintain the idea that, hey, I'm blessed to be fucking in this first world predicament here where I'm arguing about pictures on the internet, and it's fun, it's cool. And honestly, guys, with NFTs, there's so much greater things that are happening in relation, I think, to all the shit that's happening. I think there's way more upside in the long run with crypto and NFTs, and so that's why I'm focused on. It's motivating because I know I see a huge future for me in this world if I'm able to network my way in and be one of the front leading people in this space, because it's gonna be the biggest space. So if I'm one of the biggest people in the space, which I'm very well on that road to, then that's enough for me to keep making these videos. Not to mention the fact that I've been wanting to be a YouTuber for 12 years now, and now I have the chance. I'm literally going full steam ahead, and it's my favorite thing ever. Filming videos, making videos is my favorite thing to do of all time. So if you want to have a shout out in any of my videos, hop in my Discord, go to the AMA, ask me a question, hopefully not NFT related, because I get so many NFT related questions anyway. It's just the OogaVerse NFT project I want to talk about, because they're doing some really cool things that I'm actually going to cover in an updated, brutally honest review video where I'm going to go over, because they have a lot of new things coming up. So Oogas, I got you. I'm actually on the team for OogaVerse. I help with their Discord. I'm one of the alphas in their lead Discord, and I help on their brand and marketing side. And of course, if you have me yapping down your throat every single day, you're going to have things like this happening. This is fucking awesome, guys. Look at this. I've seen so much of this shit. OogaVerse is coming into the real world. It's so fun. It's amazing to see. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased from the team, but like, this is hard to do. To get people in real life to fuck with your brand and post shit like this is awesome. And this makes me happy for the NFT space in general, not just with OogaVerse. But I am very happy with the work OogaVerse has done branding wise. They've done a fucking excellent job, actually. And there's such an underrated low-key project still. The floor is 0.4 4, which is the lowest it's literally like ever been. It's literally been at like a 1/8 floor forever. This is like their updated collection. Before they rebranded, was called Space Apes. They had 2,000 Ethereum traded, and there was like 1 point something thousand owners. So basically everyone had 1 or 2. This project is sick. I love this project still. And obviously, yes, of course I'm biased, but I help on their team, and like, if they're doing a bunch of bullshit that I don't like, I'm literally just going to yell at them and say, what are y'all doing? And we're going to talk about it. And so they've done a really good job. We're going to be meeting soon to kind of go over updates and stuff. I want to be kept in the loop, and I want to know all the up and coming things before I cover their project on a really honest review, hopefully this week or maybe next week. But yeah, when you're working the branding side the right way, you get people doing stuff like this. People want to be part of the OogaVerse. OogaVerse is a great name. They're doing things right. I don't want you to buy OogaVerse. I'm just telling you, if you want to look at a project that's doing well, look at Subducks, look at OogaVerse, look at Dogepound. These are projects that are doing it right that I have faith in long term. Here's another project I called ByoPills a month before the Apostles Mint, I think, and so everything was at like 0.15. The bio keys were around that. I think I picked up a pill and a key for somewhere between like 0.15 and 0.2, somewhere in that area. And since then, ByoPills has done fucking unbelievable. Literally, they were the only project that I felt comfortable putting my name on and saying ByoPills. Like, usually I just give a broad thing, but I was like, no, ByoPills is going to be sick. And it fucking is. Literally, it's like the poster child for NFT gaming right now. They are killing it. And so they've done so much work, and I'm pretty sure I did a review on them already, but either way, I'm going to do an updated one because they've come up with so much shit recently, so much incredible branding work, coupled with real life execution, sick content, consistency, engaging with the community, getting people excited, but not in a hypey way, getting people excited because they're like, dude, this is fucking awesome. I can't wait to play this. Like, that's the idea that I'm getting, the vibe I'm getting from this project. Everyone's talking about ByoPills. This is a project I called on my Discord and my Twitter so long ago it hurts. So yeah, if there's a project you want to look at for NFT gaming, you want to just check them out, don't buy them. Just do your fucking research, see if there's a project you like. I'm just pointing you in a direction. That's all I'm doing here. If you want to look at a couple other projects that are a lot cheaper to get into right now, OogaVerse and Colony Online are 2 projects that I'm still holding since fucking May of 2021. Their floors are criminally underpriced still, so this is a great project to look into if you're looking to get into an NFT gaming project that's got the long-term vision intact, and they're working on that. They really don't give a fuck about the short term, and I'm a big fan of both these projects. I would love to interview anyone on the team of either of those projects. And lastly, I just want to give a shout out to Subducks because we just partnered up recently. I'm so excited. I fucking love everything Subducks has done brand-wise. You guys know that's my favorite word now is brand, because that's the answer. That's literally the answer, and I'm just so excited because they're doing everything correctly. It's lining up with my vision for my NFT project that I'm working on every single day. It'll be called the Joyage fucking Kingdom. It is gonna be so epic. We're gonna have the it's gonna be great. I'm not gonna overhype anything. I'm not gonna tell anybody. It's a very long 10-year, 20-year, 30-year project. Building that NFT community and brand and my YouTube channel is my life's work now. It's literally my life's work. It will happen. It will be fucking awesome, and I hope you're here for the ride. If you like this video, if you enjoyed something, if you learned something, smash a like. Give me the like. Did I not deserve a like? I mean, come on, what's good here? And before you click the subscribe button, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Cade Bergman, because I do a lot of good stuff on there. And join the Joyage Kingdom, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these videos on the side of me. And until next time, continue on your Joyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video. Bye.